Hey, it's Chris, the Midwest Bass Hunter, and I'm just going to go through some of these soft plastic rigs in a little bit more detail. So today we're going to cover the Texas rig. So as I talked about earlier in my last video about soft plastic rigs, rigging soft plastic worms, I talked about how on the package of the worms, a lot of times it will tell you the hook to use. So right here on these power worms, it says hook to use 5/0 offset extra wide gap. So it shows you what to use. Not all packages will do that, but a lot of them do. Here's a package of Gamakatsu hooks, and it shows you right there. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there, 5/0 extra wide gap. It tells you what the hook is. So then you know these are the hooks you need for these worms, which is pretty helpful. So check it out when you're getting your soft plastic worms. A lot of times it will show you what hooks that you need to use. So today I want to cover the Texas rig. Texas rig is pretty simple. Your basic Texas rig has a hook and a bullet weight, just like that. So I like to use a Palomar knot when I tie a hook for a soft plastic rig. Texas rig, I like to use a Palomar knot. If you don't know how to tie a Palomar knot, leave me a comment. I can do a video on that as well. So that's your basic Texas rig, really simple. You can also do this without weight, just weightless. We'll show you two examples here. One with the Cenko, which is just a straight worm, great lure, and then I'll show you with this creature bait. This is a Strike King creature bait. I'll show you how to do it with that. So first we'll start with the Cenko. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to poke that hook tip through the end of the worm, and you want to go like 1/4 of an inch or 3/8 of an inch, not very far, about like that. And so what that's going to do is you're going to feed that up up the shank of the hook, and then over top of the eyelet of the hook and the knot. So you cannot see the hook coming out of the worm. All you see is the line. So then a good thing to do is you can actually set your hook on the outside of your worm just like this. And now you can tell where you want your hook to go through your worm. So I want it to go through right about there. Just kind of bend your worm like this to put it through where you want. And then feed it down through just like that. Now you have a Texas rigged Cenko or stick bait, just like that. This is a really versatile bait. You can fish it in all water conditions, fish it in all water types, fish it in rivers, fish it in lakes, ponds. It's just a really versatile bait. Works all times of the year, so it's excellent to use. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a creature bait or like a crawdad style lure. It's basically the same. So you got your creature bait, and this is the end that you're going to poke with the hook. Same deal, you're going to go through about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. Feed that up the shank of the hook over the offset portion and cover your line and your knot and the end of the hook. Same deal, you can set it alongside the bait and it'll show you where you want to enter the bait at. So basically where the bend of your hook is down here. So I'm going to bend that up a little bit, and there we go. Now I've got a Texas rigged creature bait, and this works great all the time as well. The creature baits work really good. If you're fishing around a lot of vegetation or rocks, it looks like a crawdad. There's a lot of crawdads. Bass like to eat crawdads, and it works really good. So that concludes my video on the Texas rig. I'm I'm going to do a video on all the other rigs that we talked about, the Wacky Rig, the Drop Shot, Carolina Rig, and the Shaky Head. So look forward to those things coming out. Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next time.